Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talk Spicy. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Thank you for joining me wherever you are joining me. Rate the show, comment, agree, disagree, but whatever you do, keep it spicy. 5-star ratings are appreciated. And if you're joining me on the YouTube channel, feel free to like and subscribe. Got some good stuff coming down the pipe this week. Got the FCS six-pack that will start again this week. If you don't know, I during the spring I covered the FCS for the Athletic, and this year I've been put onto the group of 5 instead of the FCS, and I really missed the FCS and would want to still be able to bring my opinions and shed light, bring light to the FCS because it's such good football with such passionate fans. So we'll start doing an FCS six-pack once the lines drop for the games, which tends to be a little bit later in the week than your regular FBS lines drop. So look out for that later on in the week. Also catch all of the myriad of things I'm doing with the Giants. 5 plays. This week will be a positive 5 plays since the Giants won a big game versus New Orleans. Also check out, my playbook where I'm looking at things that work for them in the game. And then we'll be looking at things with next week that they'll be looking forward to trying to work. And then obviously on Wednesday, check out my my group of 5 column on The Athletic. We thank you for all the support. And if you're not following me on, all the social media platforms, make sure you follow me at Gene Clemens. Cam Newton said something interesting a few months back when he was on the I Am Athlete podcast, and shout out to all of those guys at I Am Athlete. He said there were not 32. He says there's not 32 quarterbacks better than me in the NFL. And I mean, obviously, I agree. But we also understand that it's not always about whether or not you're better. It's about the future. It's about, what you bring to the table long term. So it's not as simple as just to say there's not 32 quarterbacks that are better than me. You have to look at each individual situation and go, does that situation have a quarterback that's either potentially better than I am and will be there for a longer period of time, or am I just a better option than what they have right now? So I decided I was going to look. So I'm starting off with the AFC East. The Buffalo Bills, I'm going to say, even though I have my issues with Josh Allen, his youth, his athleticism, he's essentially a younger Cam Newton, not necessarily as dynamic, but being used to his fullest potential in Buffalo. So no. Miami, yes. I'm not a believer in Tua. Do I think he can be a starting quarterback in the NFL? Yes. Do I think Jacoby Brucette could be a starting quarterback in the NFL? Yes. Do I think they're better than Cam? No. New England? No. I'm sorry, but I need my quarterback to do more than just check it down every single time. I need when you throw the ball 50 times for me, you need to have over 300 yards regularly. It can't just be I'll get 300 yards every once in a while. If you throw the ball 50 times, there's no way that you should not be getting over 300 yards. I don't really too much care what your completion percentage is. I think completion percentage might be the most overrated stat ever because we use it arbitrarily. If we use it universally, I wouldn't be mad, but we use it arbitrarily. So New England Patriots, no, I don't think Mac Jones is better. I don't think Mac Jones will ever be better. I think Mac Jones will be what Mac Jones is right now. Check down Charlie. New York Jets, no, they don't have a quarterback that's better. I wasn't sold on Zach Wilson to start with. There's nothing I've seen from Zach Wilson, even in the win, that tells me he's going to ever be better than Cam Newton. Remember, Cam Newton's only 31, maybe 32 now. We have quarterbacks playing into their 40s, and Cam Newton takes care of his body tremendously. He is now a couple years removed from surgery. He's starting to get himself back. AFC North, Baltimore Ravens, yes, they're good. Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Burrow's good. Is he better than Cam right now? No, but am I looking for the next 10 years? Do I think he's going to be? Yes. Cleveland Browns, they're in a good situation with their quarterback, even though I don't think he always rises to the occasion. Pittsburgh Steelers, no. They need to call Cam Newton right now. If Dwayne Haskins isn't the answer, and he can't be because you still haven't put him in the game, even though Ben Roethlisberger is playing terribly, you gotta call Cam Newton. AFC South, Houston Texans with no Tyrod, absolutely. Get Cam Newton in there. I don't even understand. I'm not going to bang on their quarterback. His play does that for him. Indianapolis Colts, yes. I'm sorry, no. They need to call Cam. They don't have the answer on their team. I don't know what happened to Carson Wentz. That's the short of it. Jacksonville Jaguars. This one's tough because I still do believe that Trevor Lawrence has talent. Now, if you know and you follow me, I believe that Justin Fields is the best quarterback in the draft. But I do believe Trevor Lawrence has talent, so it's hard for me to say going forward the situation that he's better. But I'm going to say that if they were actually trying to win right now and for the next 2 years, Cam Newton's the guy. Tennessee Titans. Cam Newton's better than Ryan Tannehill. I can't even imagine Cam Newton and Derrick Henry in the backfield together. That is scary. Denver Broncos, Teddy Two Gloves is doing his thing. There's no QB controversy there. Teddy Two Gloves is doing his thing. And when he's healthy, he's the quarterback. Kansas City, we know what it is. Patrick Mahomes is the dude. Vegas, they have a guy they believe in. That guy's playing well. Leave him be. Los Angeles Chargers has a guy who's playing well, guy they believe in. Leave that man be. Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, monster. Right now, for me, Mahomes, Dak. That's how we go right now. Mahomes, Dak. Or, nope, I'll take that back. Mahomes, Lamar, Dak. Giants, I would definitely upgrade Daniel Jones, even though I believe Daniel Jones is playing some of his best football right now since they've started allowing him to play like Deontay Jones instead of Daniel. Who else? What we got? Oh, sorry. Philadelphia Eagles. Right now, yes. This instant, yes. But Jalen Hurts is that dude. He's not the reason the Philadelphia Eagles are losing games. And it is laughable to hear people still give him these backhanded comments like, well, he's doing better. It's just the ceiling. We don't know what the ceiling is with him. Really, you don't? You don't know what the ceiling is with him, but Mac Jones has somewhere to ascend to? Are we serious? That's some joke. Jalen Hurts is the man. He is balling, and he's a great leader. He's everything you want in a quarterback. He just doesn't happen to look like everything you want in a quarterback. Washington needs to call Cam Newton right now. Every time they win, it almost hurts them more because it gives them this false sense that they're okay, and they're not. They're going to let an opportunity for a playoff plus season go away because they keep rolling guys out there that shouldn't be starting at quarterback. The Chicago Bears, right now, yes. Justin Fields, though, I believe is going to be just fine, and I believe he showed flashes of what you can see in the future from him if he's with competent coaching and given him the opportunity. Detroit Lions, you should call him right now. Jared Goff's not the guy. Jared Goff is empty calories. Green Bay Packers, Rodgers, he's there. Say less. Minnesota Vikings, even though I don't really subscribe to Kirk Cousins, they're in a good place with him. He's scary though. Atlanta Falcons, it's tough, man. Matt Ryan out there throwing with that slingshot for an arm. It used to be a nice gun. Now it's a water pistol. I don't know. I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna say they're okay, but I'm gonna say that Cam would give them a dynamic that they could really take advantage of right now. But no, Carolina Panthers. Oh goodness gracious! I heard people in Carolina talking about how amazing it was that Sam Darnold was leading the league in rushing. In rushing touchdowns. Talk about crazy, right? Well, Cam Newton was getting major touchdown numbers for Carolina. And then they said, well, but he has to be able to throw the ball more. And he got to win from the pocket. And blah, 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 blah. Now, all of a sudden with Darnold, Darnold, rushing touchdowns. Okay, we see what it is. Of course, Cam's better than Sam Darnold. But they feel good about him. But he's empty calories too. Most of his statistics that were good came after they were already getting blown out yesterday, and he had thrown the ball to the other team a couple times. Don't at me. If you don't believe me, go and look at the stats. Everybody has access to the same thing I do. Well, almost. New Orleans Saints. No, I think that the moment they stop letting Taysom Hill line up at quarterback and throw it, the New Orleans Saints will be fine. I also think that Jameis Winston will have probably 3 more touchdowns if they stop putting Taysom Hill in the red zone and allowing him to just get these meaningless rushing touchdowns. I feel like they're almost doing it for a reason. Maybe they keep Winston's value down if he doesn't top a certain amount of touchdowns this season. But he's done everything they've asked of him. Tampa Bay, the ageless wonder, Tom Brady's there. Who knows when he's retiring? Arizona's got Kyler Murray. You're not getting up off of him. Los Angeles Rams have invested way too much money in their quarterback, who is only lukewarm, for them to get rid of him. So, no. San Francisco, he's an upgrade right now. And that's over Jimmy Garoppolo or Trey Lance, because Trey Lance is just not ready. And even looking towards 2022 and 2023, I'd still be willing to go Cam. And if I had Cam with Trey Lance as his apprentice, I think that's a perfect situation, because you can run the exact same offense with those two guys. And then Seattle, it's Russell Wilson. So, if you're looking around, there are several places that Cam Newton makes them better right now. And quite as it's kept, all of these teams who have not won this year, none of them look just absolutely awful, contrary to what you might believe. None of them look horrible. All of them look competent. Many times they're just a quarterback away. And so when we look at the situation Cam Newton finds himself in, I can't understand how his phone's not ringing off the hook, if for no other reason than we need a backup quarterback that if our starter gets hurt, there's someone that can come in and take over right now and not miss a beat. That's Cam Newton. That's what Cam Newton could do for you. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to change your offense for Cam Newton. You just need to let Cam Newton exist in the world that Cam Newton exists in within your offense. That's all. I don't understand it. There are a lot more other things out there that are irking me, but this one we will continue to come back to on a regular basis. I hope you enjoyed the weekend of great football, college, NFL, high school. I hope that you enjoyed the Monday night game tonight. We'll check you all out tomorrow. That's been Talk Spicy. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. We do this thing pretty much every morning. Rate the show, comment, agree, disagree, but whatever you do, keep it spicy. 5-star ratings are appreciated. And if you're joining me on the YouTube channel, you know what to do. Hey, don't forget, this is a podcast, so you can go to Spotify or wherever you get your podcast. Well, not wherever you get your podcast. I don't think we're up on Apple Podcasts, but other places that you get your podcast, and you can listen to this at your own leisure. We'd appreciate that. Make sure you like and subscribe down there as well. We'll see you later. Peace.